A few years ago, I got betrayed hard. My girlfriend and I were living together, and at that time our relationship was going through a rough patch. We were arguing a lot, growing distant, and everything felt off. And that's when she decided to cheat. She told me she was going to visit her family, about 600 kilometers away, and that she'd be gone for a week. I believed her. Then, completely by accident, I saw her in town. She was sitting on a restaurant patio, laughing, clearly having the time of her life, and sitting right next to her was her ex. I didn't confront her. I just took a few photos and went home. The apartment was in my name. The lease was month to month, with a 60-day notice required. She wasn't on the lease at all. That same day, I gave notice to the landlord and started looking for a new place while she was still out of town. Over the next few weeks, I stayed calm and distant. I mentioned couples therapy a couple of times, but didn't push it. I avoided sex, though honestly, it wasn't really being offered anyway. She started coming home late. Sometimes she texted that she was crashing at a friend's place for the night. I just replied, "Okay." The landlord turned out to be a decent guy. I explained everything to him, and he agreed to keep quiet. We arranged that any apartment viewings for new tenants would happen only when she was at work or out with the guy she was cheating with. On moving day, everything started early in the morning. I hired a moving crew, and they began boxing things up. When she came out and asked what was going on, I didn't argue. I simply laid out the printed photos in front of her. That's when the landlord told her she had until midnight to get her things out. New tenants were moving in 2 days later, and the place needed to be ready. If her stuff was still there, it would be put on the curb. Before I left, I took one last photo. She was standing in the middle of the room. Her clothes and toiletries were piled up in one spot. All the furniture, it turned out, was mine. The plan, the execution, and how calm I stayed through all of it became a legend among my friends. For them, it's a story they still talk about. For me, it was just the end.